Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for another video. I hope you're all doing amazing. Today's video is going to be based on recovery. So as you all know, 7-8 weeks ago I got injured and I broke my rib, and ever since then I've been putting all my time and all my effort into recovery. So why not take you guys along with me today and show you exactly how I'm recovering. My massages, my cardio, my boxing training. You're going to see all that today. So let's start the morning off by doing my morning cardio. So we are now in the garage. If you'd like to follow me, I'm going to show you a little bit around it. We've got the Peloton here, which is currently out of use because the Wi-Fi is not the best here. So that is currently in storage. And then we've got the Stairmaster here, which is probably my favourite machine in this full little home gym, if you want to call it. I mean, there's only 4 machines, but it's a start. And that there is amazing for getting the calories burnt in the morning on an empty stomach. But obviously, as a boxer and a boxer's life, they live on a treadmill or live to run. All boxers run. So today I'm going to be doing a little 3-mile run, and the reason why I'm going to be doing this, obviously, it is a recovery video, and running nice and steady just gets everything in it gets the body back fine-tuned, and just really doesn't put too much stress on the area, which is for me the rib. It doesn't really feel that at all. So going to get a good 3 miles in and get some calories burnt on an empty stomach. And last but not least, we've got the cross trainer, which is there, but I mean we don't really use the cross trainer. I mean, I don't anyway, because if I'm going to do something, it's either going to be the runner or the stepper. So this is the home gym. I'm going to jump on the treadmill now. I'm going to get these 3 miles ran, and then we can get in and get some breakfast. So let's do it. So when I'm running, like I am now, I really feel it in my legs, my feet are in bits right now, my knees, everything's hurting because I'm normally doing this type of training, running, all that sort of stuff. I'm much lighter weight, so when you're heavy, obviously there's more weight to carry and there's more weight going through your legs, so there's more pressure on your feet. And right now my feet are in bits, and that's because the extra pounds I put on, but this is the only way to lose them. So you've got to grind through the pain. I'm trying to get down to about 13 stone 6. I'm about 14 stone 3 at the minute, just over 14 stone. And believe it or not, them extra pounds make a hell of a difference. I feel like I'm running at 20 stone this year. That I'm not going to blow up. You know, once I get my weight down this time, I'm going to keep around 13 stone 10. So I'm always in good shape. I'm always ready to go. And if a fight gets sprung on me, I'll be ready to go there and then, because I won't have 2 stone to lose like I normally do. So that's my New Year's resolution. So that is 5k done. 32 minutes. Not a bad pace for me. Every morning, you know, when I do a 3 mile, I burn around 450 calories, but every morning I like to burn 500. So I've got to make sure it's 500. So when it is 5k, I don't just stop. I continue walking for a further 2-3 minutes just to make sure I've burned 500 calories. And I'm happy with that. It's just a mental thing. 500 down on a fasted stomach gives me more room to play around with my food if I want to eat a bit more. So yeah, the calories definitely get burnt. The reason why you've got to put this training and putting the work in, not to be a motivational speaker or anything like that, but boxing is a dangerous game, and like on a football field you've got 12, 15, however many players there are on the field. You know, if you're having a bad day, they can take the ball off you, they can kind of make up for it. But in a boxing ring, if you're having a bad night, you're getting knocked spark out, you know, and you get seriously injured. That's why, you know, people don't understand the severity of the training in boxing, why you've got to shut yourself off to the rest of the world. If I wake up and I haven't gone for my run, I'll meet the guy who got up and did go for his run, and I'll meet him in the opposite corner. And when I do meet him and he's put the work in and I haven't, it's going to be a bad night. So that's why, last but not least, you've got to take your training seriously. For all boxers out there, I'm not trying to talk like a world champion, but take your training seriously in whatever you're doing, because if you don't, there's repercussions. And by the way, I'm not discrediting footballers or any team sports out there. One sport is as hard as another. All I'm trying to say is that boxing is probably the loneliest game out there. Currently it's around 440 calories. When we get to 5, I'm going to hop off here, do a few stretches, loosen out, and then for my favourite part of the day, we're going to head into the kitchen and we're going to make some lovely breakfast in egg whites. So yeah, it's very exciting for me. I see all these fruit bowls, all these bananas and peanut butter. What do I get to eat? Some egg whites. Okay, so that is the cardio done. That's the 5k, 3 miles, whichever way you want to put it, in the bag. And now we are in my favourite place, the kitchen. We're going to get ready to have some breakfast. And yeah, I wish I could put some exciting for you guys on a plate, but it's not going to be. I'm just going to tell you now. It's going to be some egg whites with nothing in them. Maybe a little bit of cheese actually. I'm being a bit hard on myself. Egg whites with cheese and a protein shake. So like I said before, no fancy fruit balls or nothing, but it's beneficial. I eat for results, not for taste. That's the motto, I think. Day in and day out. Oh. Thank God they wasn't eggs. These are the egg whites that I have every morning. I have them, and to keep the cholesterol down, I know it sounds a bit like, oh, cholesterol this and cholesterol that. I have 1 egg yolk mixed in with the egg white, so it gives the taste of a real omelette like you have in all eggs. You know, it just helps with the cholesterol, keeping it down and whatnot. So I have that, and then I'll put a little bit of cheese on there because it is plain as you can imagine egg whites would be. So you need a little bit of flavour in there. You know, even though it's not much flavour because you're going to see a little sprinkle of cheese, but it's better than nothing. So we are out now and we are currently driving to the petrol station because we have nothing in. We have no waters, we have no eggs. I used my last box of egg whites before, so that is a sad day. So I'm just going to pick up some waters here now and a little bit of stuff before we head out to Tesco probably tonight. Do a massive shop because we need to, because we've got nothing in. And once I've been here, we are then going to go and pick up my meal preps from Gaines Health Kitchen. As you guys know, if you've been following me for a while, they're the prep company that I've always used and the ones that I will always stick with, because for me, for a meal prep, you can't get much better. So we're just gonna go there, pick up some meals, come back, and at around 1 o'clock I've got a massage with Matt, who I always use again. So he's gonna kind of talk you through, you know, what he's been doing for me and my ribs and my injuries over these past few weeks. So that'll be interesting for you guys to find out, you know, medically speaking, not just a massage, which is the fanciest word that I can come up with, of what he's actually doing. Hello?
Hi, sorry.
And basically I videoed you calling me in the car and I want to talk to you. To start off, like you're talking about shit to me. Because
What about how fat you are? Well, we actually need a supermarket. That's really important. Right, was that good enough for you?
yeah, it was. Now I'll see you in a bit. I don't need you anymore.
Right. Off now. Bye.
Nice. See you in a bit. That's the type of phone calls I get on a regular. So no wonder my self-esteem is low sometimes. Your own missus calling you fat and you're trying as hard as you can to get in shape. Terrible. Now there, that was a tight squeeze, as you can see. Very tight squeeze. Got the goods. I got some water. Your protein bar, sir.
Oh, nice.
And that's it, guys. Soft full of water. Most important thing, I think, to losing weight. Obviously, don't go and eat a load of rubbish, but you've got to be drinking at least, I think, 3 to 4 litres a day. Water is key. Ask any boxer who literally cuts like £50, £60 to fight. The number one thing they say, water. Water is key. So I drink a gallon of water a day, minimum, to just flush everything out and keep hydrated. Number one thing. So we have just picked up the meal preps, as I like to say, package secured. This is going to last me for about 5 days or so. Got Molly's in here as well. So we are fully stocked up. Obviously diet is key when you're training, so it's nice going to pick this up because now I don't have to worry about, oh, what am I going to eat? It's all here. I just got to eat on the right time. So happy days. So we have just got back now. Meal preps are here, as you can see, and on the front of every meal prep, I've got my macros. I can see how many calories I'm getting, how much fat, how much carbs, how much protein, etc. So again, it's just really easy for me because a lot of you who follow me know that I can't cook whatsoever, and cooking's just out of the question. And the amount of time it takes to cook and prepare everything, you know, it's not what you need sometimes on a busy day. And I'm very lucky to be, you know, in a position where I've got a great company behind me in Gaines Kitchen, which can just give me the meals, offer them to me. I can put them in the microwave and get all the nutrition in that way. So very grateful. And if anybody, you know, is looking for a meal prep, make sure you try out Gaines Health Kitchen because they're absolutely amazing. Been using them for about 2.5 years now, and they've always done me right. So definitely check them out.
It's just basically just to get his, because obviously he broke his rib, just to get his ribs moving again and his diaphragm and stuff like that. Just does it get his used to his ribs expanding again, you know. Last one.
It's feeling good. You know what? This is after a few massages, it becomes enjoyable. There's a lot of things, you know, people don't see. They see me smashing, training and fighting and whatnot, but these are the things that you need to do to go the extra mile. These are the things, you know, them extra percentages. That's a lot of athletes neglect, but you can't, you know, because this is basically, you know, your body's your temple. If you don't look after it, you're not going to get any longevity out of your body. So I am literally the most stiffest guy on the planet. Like,
Got better though.
I've got better because I've been taking more time with it. Do you know what I mean? Like I was saying earlier, like stretching and recovery is a big part of it, and I've only recently, you know, been doing that. Like the last camp before the injury, I was doing it. You know, I've continued to do it, and I feel 10 times better in myself. A lot looser, less pain in my joints and whatnot. So, you know, you learn all the time. And I've been training all my life, and I've only just been doing it. I know it's terrible, but
Tommy looked like he's grasped it quite young. Like most fighters I will work with, like they don't start looking after themselves properly until like late 20s, early 30s, and they get to 28, 29 and they realise that they don't recover as quick, and they've had long, tough careers. So then they think, oh, I better start looking after myself now. So it's good that Tommy's grasped it quite young and takes everything on board.
So we just got done with the massage, feeling very loosey-goosey at the minute. Just sat down to have a meal prep. It looks like I've got some meatballs, rice, and I never know what this is called. I just call it leaves. So we've got that. I'm going to ram that down, and then about an hour on for that, I'm going to take you down to the boxing gym with me and show you what not an intense boxing session looks like. You know, because every single session for me is very intense. So we're going to go down to the boxing gym. I'm going to show you a light training session, as I say, just to recover and get the body back, you know, moving boxing wise, like getting used to throwing the punches again, getting used to twisting and turning on the rib, you know, all sorts of stuff like that. So let's get on with eating, and then I'll see you back in the boxing gym.
Yeah, I hope you ready for the comeback. Steve Nash, I'm about to bring the sun back. Forecast looking bright for the comeback. Can't ignore it, promise you can never sun that. I pray for it, get ready for the comeback. Yeah, yeah, I think it's time for the comeback. I hope you ready for the, yeah, it's time. Press play on the tape, no rewind. No delay, put it all on the line. Only going up, ain't no room for the climb. Meet me at the top, or you won't ever see me. I'm making dreams come true like a genie. I'm making moves soon, you gon' have to king me. Checkmate, crown, you gon' have to bring me. Ain't no other way. Up next, then I'm putting you away. Yeah, maybe another day. Give me a trophy, I'ma put it on display. Hope you ready for the comeback.
So that is training wrapped and in the bag. Everything that you've seen today has been on a recovery basis, trying to build my body back up to 100%, taking it nice and slow, nothing hectic, keeping the muscles moving, and most importantly, just feeling good and getting the work in. Hope you've enjoyed the video today, guys. I've tried my best for you to give you a little insight on what my daily routine is at the minute. Any videos you want to see from me, make sure you comment down below and let me know. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.